Okay guys, welcome back to another video. I'm actually really hyped to be making this video because I'm not only going to be teaching you how to use VRservice and make your own custom Roblox VR APIs, but I will also be learning alongside you because I know like nothing about this. So we're just going to open Roblox Studio also for this video because, you know, we're going to So I have a bunch of, okay, stop, Oculus, yeah, I have Oculus open because I actually can test my VR games. It's fine if you guys can't. I just think if you're going to make a VR game, maybe you should have a VR for testing, but it's not required. It's just very, very recommended by me. Alright. So as you can see, we have all of this to get through, so just to make this video not too long, let's go ahead and just get started. Alright, so the first document on the Roblox Developer Hub, link in the description. I'll actually have a link to every individual document in the description here. So VRservice, by the way, these are made by Roblox, I believe. So yeah, that they're official. Anyways, VRservice. Service, this class is a service. It is a top-level singleton which can be retrieved using the getService function. So what it means is we can access VRservice by saying game getService VRservice, and then we have just fetched it. Except to use it, we'd have to set it to something. So I'm guessing for this video you're gonna probably want some past information on not VRservice, on scripting. If not, I'll be making a beginner's tutorial on scripting pretty soon. Right now I'm just in the building tutorial because it's like the whole thing. Anyways, so yeah, this is how we would call VRservice to use it. We'd say local VRservice equals game, equal get service, VRservice. So then we can use all the cool little things, like head skip. Okay, how do you do head? I don't know. Recenter. Yeah, there's all that cool stuff. And also a lot of these preferences or features can be used with user input service. And I'm not sure, but some might only be in user input service. So you might want to call that if you really want to max it out here. So once you have those two called, you can just we're just gonna look at some of the things. So I'm aware with user input service. You might not know that much about it. That's all right. Yeah, it's get device gravity. I have no clue what that does. But get focus text box, I have no clue what a lot of this does because I only know the basics of user input service. Get keys pressed, yeah, so pretty much user input service is like you can track what device someone's on and whether they click a button like on the keyboard or whether it's a mouse, gamepad, touchscreen. Yeah, it really comes in handy when you're making games. So right here is a VR preference, which you can also feature. Why do I keep saying preference? Which you can also use with a VRservice. Recenter user head C-frame, and then I don't know. There's a lot. It'll go over the ones that are in each of these documents that we'll be reading. So yeah, that's right now. If you play, nothing's gonna happen because you're only. You know, I don't know if you know this, but you're only calling the things. The script isn't really doing anything. It's just like saying, I'm gonna go to the store. And then you're saying that, but you haven't gone to the store yet. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I don't want to go into too much detail what calling stuff or calling services are. I'm gonna make a service video. I know other YouTubers have like Elden Blocks. Anyways, not creatable. This object cannot be created with instance.new constructor function. Well, that's because instance.new, you can't create services. So, see if I can instance. No, you're not going to be VR service. Well, it comes out of this. No, see, this is only anything that you can insert into like the workspace or anything by clicking the little plus and going. That's what you can use with instance.me, but you obviously can't just come down here and create a new service if that doesn't work. So, yeah, insert object folder. It's just going to go into one of the services because you cannot create services. You have to call the service. You have to call the service and not say instance.me because that would be creating, I don't know. Alright, VRservice is a service that is responsible for handling interactions between Roblox and virtual reality, or VR. If you're interested in incorporating VR compatibility into your game, this is the service for you. So the primary purpose of this service is to allow games to communication and cooperate with virtual reality decisions such as VR headsets and controllers. It also allows a local script to perform different actions depending on the device, and in turn helps developers provide the best experience for the end users seeking to experience Roblox using VR devices. Some usages of this service include detecting whether a user has any connected VR device, tracking when those devices move, and determining how those devices interact with users' in-game controls in order to detect user input. The service must look for a service event. For example, the service can detect VR device movements via events such as VRservice user C-frame change. So, what VRservice user C-frame here? Let me show you. So, what this does is, no, I don't need that. So, here, we can actually look to see what kind of value that is real quick. Oh, wait, no, I already have something like this opened. Okay, well, here, let me back that. So, this would pretty much be like, if VR device, then print hello. I think that's how it works. So I believe this is if the player in VR moves, it's going to print hello. That's how it's going to work. It's just going to be like, hey man. So, I mean, I don't really want to test this right now, so we got more important things to get to. So here we go. The user input service also contains several events and functions useful for enhancing a player's VR experience. In your game. Since this service is client-side only, it will only work used in a local script. It will not work in a script. Client-side only means that users in the game can only detect their own input and not other people. So, like, you can do things with VR to make it so, like, you just can't do this. Like, I don't know why I did that. So there's certain things you can do to, like, make VR hands and put them in, like, server storage and server script service to show that, like, I've just seen these in free models and stuff to show, just telling them that, okay, if they got a VR, then they should do that. But their own actions that they do will have to go into a local script, and I guess mainly local scripts are in Start or Screen GUI. They can be anywhere else. I've just seen them in here a lot, and you know. Alright, so now whenever we move in VR, it should print hello. But right now, since we're not really in VR, I don't think it's going to do anything. Okay, maybe. Okay, well, oh. be right back as I quickly do a refresher on what C-frame is. C-frame, I think that's just stuff. No, alright, let's just keep going. So, properties. So, here are some properties that you can use with it. The user C-frame. GUI input user C-frame, we'll go over that in a second. Describes what user C-frame is responsible for input in VR. Alright, so VR enabled describes whether the person is using a virtual reality device. So what I don't think that necessarily means if they have a VR connected. I think, oh my god, here, I'll I cannot figure, fine, we'll go on to this. So, this is Bloxford. You know, I'm just gonna demonstrate something here. What I think that means is if you come down here, see, oh, my VR is on. I don't have it connected though, I was just using it before. But, what, did I just get money? That's nice. Hey, that's nice, okay. Well, see, VR, if this is off, well, now it needs to restart. But if it's on, then, if it was originally off, whenever you change it, you have to exit out and go back into the game. But this would be VR. If VR is enabled, it would say on under VR here. If it's off, it will say off. So, yeah. So now let's move on back in this. So archivable, normal thing. Determines if an instance can be cloned using instance clone. Wait, what? Or saved file. Oh, very interesting. Class name. You know, that's what the instance is. Name, a non-unique identifier. I think we know what a name is. Parent, and then Roblox locked, a deprecated property that is used to protect core GUI objects. Alright, and then here's something. And then I don't think there's much that's very interesting about this. It might just be, you know, normal stuff. Alright, let's just not worry about that right now, but we have functions. Here's where we're gonna find that cool stuff. And no, we're not just gonna be reading this and be like, okay, we know everything now. So we're gonna have to go into more detail about this. Yeah, I already have something like this open. I have too many tabs open. Alright, get touchpad mode, VR touchpad, returns the VR touchpad mode indicating the mode of specified VR touchpad. So get user C-frame, returns a C-frame describing the position and orientation of a specified virtual reality device. Get user C-frame enabled. Return true if the specified user C-frame is available to be listened to. Okay, that's the way to put it. I think it means by listen to, like, track your movements. I believe, or get shown to the rest of the people on the server or something. I don't know. Recenter user add C-frame. Recenter the C-frame to the current location of the VR headset being worn by the user. Request navigation. Request navigation to specified C-frame using the specified user C-frame at the origin of the visualizer's parabola. Wait, what? Okay, for one, Roblox really likes using the word specified. What is this? What definition? What? The symmetrical open plane curve formed by intersections of a cone with plane parallel to its side. The path of projectiles under the influence of gravity ideally follows a curve of this shape. Whoa. So, think something like this. Okay. Oh, well, no, we don't need to read everything. We have other things to do. Alright. Oh, look. I was just looking for the word specified. They said it again. Alright, set touchpad mode. Touchpad, so VR touchpad mode, what? Alright, sets the mode of the specified VR touchpad to the specified VR touchpad mode. Whoa. Okay, wait, I don't know if I have a tab open with request navigation. Alright, as you can see, I have many tabs open. So request navigation, request friendship. I wish I had friends. Anyways, there. I'll just keep that one open. Don't worry about it. Alright, well, I mean, I think I might cut this video into parts because I'm not going to make an hour-long video describing this. I mean, unless you want that, I'll make a mashup video of all of these sometime. Alright, navigation requested. Wait, is that something different? Yes. Touchpad mode change. So, wait, let's see. So, RBX script signal, not single. C-frame, user C-frame, input user C-frame. Stop. Oh my god. Alright, navigation requested. Fired when navigation is requested from the VR service. Alright, fires if VR touchpad mode changed. I am dying. Fires if VR touchpad mode of a VR touchpad is changed. So you'd be able to call that after saying set touchpad mode. It's all coming together. Anyways, user C-frame changed. Fired when a user C-frame is changed, because you can like set it. I'm not gonna go back up there to check it out. Fires when user C-frame enabled. Fires when a user C-frame gets enabled or disabled. Alright. And here's some code examples right here. Glue, vehicle seat. So, this would be using a VR service. User C-frame changed. Yeah, VR service user C-frame changed. So, well, that was a lot. Alright. No, I don't expect anybody to remember literally everything that we just went over, because we need to, for one, go over it in more detail, and for two, I don't know. So, user C-frame change. Yeah, so basically what this is doing is first it's going to call the VR service, then local function, blah blah blah, that's setting a function for, so these are just some, I forgot what they're called, but I know what they are, I promise. Anyways, type.name, changed, updated for, alright, yeah, so then we call that by saying VR service, user C-frame changed, connect, and then call that function. It's like, oh my gosh, it changed, we gotta do that. Alright, well, since I don't want to make this video too much longer, we're just gonna end it off and do some more in the next video. So, yeah, okay. Well, thank you everybody for watching. I hope we all learned something new today, and hopefully we remember at least one thing. If not, you can always come back to this video. That's how it works. That's why YouTube is a thing, because you can watch stuff. Okay. Yeah. Bye.